Hey, brothers and sisters. Someone asked me to make a part 2 of the religion topic because I was still talking in there and somehow I got distracted and I had to stop the video. So this is a part 2. So where did I stop? Oh, the last topic I stopped there. That don't you wonder why Jehovah had commanded Joshua to kill a lot of people, the Canaanites. Why is that? As I said, Jehovah was the one who rules this world long time ago. He got kicked out, defeated by the Syrian, and the Syrian modified the people. So Jehovah came back and forth from Mars, brought the Orion Grace scientists, are his people. So they brought the clones here on Earth after the sinking of Atlantis. So Jehovah scattered his semites, his clones. So during that time, Jehovah came back. The serpent race, which are the Syrians in Egypt, are ruling some of Jehovah's people. And when Jehovah came, this is the reason that Moses was supposed to be the chosen prophet or Messiah for Jehovah, to redeem his people, to take his people away from the serpent ruling the Egypt, which, by the way, it gets complicating and confusing. But as I say many times, do not get confused. When the spirits reincarnate again, they always reincarnate in the same family lineage. So when Moses crossed that Dead Sea and the sea parted, there was a UFO on the top, which assisted Moses in crossing the Dead Sea, and it was the alien technology that parted the sea. The Ark of the Covenant was a Atlantean technology that was given to the Hebrews, the supposed to be chosen people by Jehovah. Why did Yahweh was Jehovah? The meaning of Yahweh means unknown. Okay? Because if they give it a name, then people will know. So Yahweh, they thought Yahweh was like a wise man or something like that. No, Yahweh means unknown. Yahweh commanded Moses, so Moses commanded Joshua to do what they're supposed to do, to get rid of all the race that did not belong to Jehovah, because Jehovah only wants his own people on this planet. So do not get confused. Okay? When the games was played here a long time ago, they take the Serpent Brotherhood was oriented by the brothers of the Space Brotherhood. The spirits here needed to grow and evolve, and the Serpent Brotherhood were oriented that the spirits need to grow and evolve. So the two Serpent Brotherhoods agreed that they will be our teachers for this polarity integration game. They somehow got taken over by the dark forces. So the serpent race that are trying to do good, and then the Brotherhood of the Snakes playing bad guys and good guys, which these families intermarried, and they the 13 powerful banking families that came from this space brotherhood. Aside from the serpent race that Sophia or Lucifer had sent someone to redeem her errors or mistakes when she had procreated. A demiurge that was named called Yaldabaoth, and reborn again as Jehovah. Okay, so in order to redeem Lucifer's sin, people call Jesus as the redeemer of sin. Jesus was the redeemer of sin of Sophia. So she procreated again another virgin birth, which supposed to be entity Jesus, to redeem her sin, to fight Jehovah's troops and scatter Jehovah's clones all over the world, so that when Jehovah comes back to redeem his people, he will not be able to gather all his people because they are scattered all over the planet. So the way I see it, Isis and Osiris was supposed to be Jesus, and Isis was the Mary Magdalene. They come back reincarnated again, but it's the same spirit, the spirit of what Lucifer had given birth to. Okay, so I had talked about so many topic about Jehovah, and I thought I don't have to make part 2 of that because I mentioned so much about Jehovah. But since someone asked me to make a part 2, so with Jehovah's clones, the Jewish, the Semites, they were ruled by the serpent. So Jehovah redeemed his people, told men Moses was the chosen leader. So Moses told the serpent leaders, the pharaohs in Egypt, to let the Semites go. Okay, they will start over again. The 10 commandments that Jehovah had made contradicts every on the next commandment. So if you check on that 10 commandments, it contradicts each other. Okay, when Jehovah gave the Ark of the Covenant as the power to regain his people, that Ark of the Covenant is full of radiation. That's why the watchers or the guards of that Ark of the Covenant has no sight because of the radiation. Now, because Jehovah was so bad, he played God on us. He was so demanding, and it really had created a bad reputation on what the true God really is all about. And this is the reason that the higher realm sent the Christ Emmanuel to be born, to reverse the karma that Jehovah had done on this planet. So Emmanuel, the Christ, was born. Archangel Gabriel sent Emmanuel here to reverse the karma of Jehovah's doings. So I spoke about this too much already, but this is the quick version, part 2 of my religion topic. So, brothers and sisters, Jehovah rules the Orion grace, the Orion scientist, They are all Nibiru, okay? Nibiru family. It doesn't matter. There are so many. This Nibiru family line is very large. I mean, it's vast. So Nibiru means the meaning of Nibiru means divided among us. So they are all divided. Some had returned to the light. Some do not want to return to the light. So the spirits, the tentacles that are here on earth are still bad, but there is a higher spirit of the entity that are good already and have returned to the light. So you have to develop your spirituality a little bit deeper to understand what's going on in this planet, because you cannot say, you cannot say good guys and bad guys. We are the good guys, they are the bad guys. And if you see the Galactic Federation of Light, run. I mean, this, where are you going to run? When are you going to dig a deep tunnel and hide? You can't hide. You have to understand. You have to develop your spirituality in a little bit deeper, deeper meaning. You need to understand both sides, because even though those entities played good guys, bad guys, they become good guys became bad guys, because they were just part of the game. This serpent brotherhood, they are our teachers. They play good guys and bad guys. They create good things from their evil intentions and bad things from their good intentions. All the wars were just part of the game for the spirits to continue to grow and evolve, hoping that we will wake up and realize that things happening is not right. So we need to wake up. However, as time goes by, everything degraded because we are not growing our evolutionary growth. We did not progress because these teachers that we have are totally taken over by negativities, and they were powered by greed and everything that's negative. They created their own technology that was used a long time ago in the planet Tarantor, in Maldek, and they were doing the same thing. They had this electronic jail that they put on us, the dome, that when we die, they will just capture us and put us back in jail. They already, we are like microchip, okay? And because it's an extension of what happened in the planet Tyrantor. So you have to return to the light in full consciousness that you choose to return to the light. Because if you die and you still did not awaken, you will go back to your old leaders. You will still be their slaves. So this is your chance to break away from that chain, the invisible chain. And please do not, it's not happening, but some people, I guess, I will still mention this about microchip. Do not take any microchip, because that is like you're handcuffed. Even when you die, you are still their slaves. So things get so complicating and you get so confused, and people will not understand what I'm talking about sometimes. But well, shall I make this longer? With the explanation as above, so is below. Brothers and sisters, you need to understand that what's going on down here is happening up in the cosmos. There are fourth dimension on galactic friends and families out there in the cosmos, and commerce is happening over there. Genetic is number one because this is like the most in demand. So everything out there is genetics. They are high tech, they are advanced compared to us, but there's a big families of friends, galactic friends and families up in the cosmos that are in physical form. Human beings, not human beings, they are telepathic. So a lot of them are watching us. They do not know the deeper meaning of why we are here because they were not included, or they were not given the secret to what's going on down here. Only us knows the answer to the deeper questions that we have. Why are we here? What are we doing here? It is us who got the answers to the many mysteries and questions that we have. We have to search deep within, ask our heart, make the space, the quietness and emptiness. When you do that, then the Holy Spirit will pour in you. I mean, this is just a term to say, but the Holy Spirit is always within you. But you did not create a space to have that spirituality to guide you because you're always busy. So I say that in quietness and stillness, the Holy Spirit pours in you. The reptilians are the bullies in the cosmos. Okay, they are the bullies. They are the big bully. It is like when you go to school in your elementary grade, and there was a bully. It is like that in the cosmos. The reptilians are the bullies, and no one likes them. And there is another. They have one government there, so they're fighting against the reptilians too. And those that are under the reptilians' control, some had broken away and had cut off the chain of slavery from them. Either they had developed a great technology to defeat the reptilians' electronic jail, defeat their system, and Orion had done that. So brothers and sisters, that's all I want to explain part 2 of my religion topic. Love you all, brothers and sisters.